Spiritual Side of Money by T. Santoro. What if the wealth you seek is already here, waiting for you to simply choose it? Did you know that abundance is your birthright? Fellow souls, have you ever noticed how some people chase money yet still feel empty, while others live simply and attract prosperity with ease? The truth is, abundance is never hidden. It surrounds you every moment. The most beautiful part is this: you and I already hold the power to create it in our lives right now. This is about remembering who you are and allowing the outer world to mirror your inner truth. Think of it this way: money is only a measure, not the whole story. As Waldo Emerson once said, the measure of wealth is not in money, but in the richness of the spirit. Stay with this story to the end, and you will discover how your thoughts shape your reality. Not as a distant idea, but as a living truth. Let's begin our prosperity talk. Many believe wealth is about numbers, yet true abundance starts much deeper. Funny how people talk about wealth like it is a race to gather more. Then, at some point, it becomes clear that true abundance is not about numbers at all. It happens when your higher self and your desires begin to walk together in harmony. As an awakened soul, you may feel a disconnect, an uneasy pull from deep within urging you toward true alignment, even as you keep working for someone else's dream, earning a paycheck that costs you the voice of your true nature. Comfort without truth is a prison. Dear souls, know this. There were times when I felt a disconnection from my higher self began to rise, especially after being taught to work hard for reasons that never truly nourished the spirit. There were moments when yes left my mouth, even as my spirit whispered no. It built a distance within, the kind no paycheck could ever fix. One day, in the stillness of thought, it felt like my inner self was speaking to me, a firm voice saying, "You are meant to live, not to perform." That moment changed everything. I began to see money not as something to chase, but as something that follows truth. In that still state, it became clear that everything carries a vibration shaped by our thoughts. I realized money carries its own vibration, one worth exploring. Stay with this story as we uncover how to tap into the power of attracting money by aligning with its vibration. When you begin to accept, believe, and align with the vibration of money, you begin to live with more prosperity. Doors will open in God's divine timing. We go further into God's divine timing, and the power of thought in the story Awaken Your Abundance. The link is in the description below. This story is for anyone seeking the key to financial freedom, and it is wise to listen to that story right after today's talk. You will gain valuable insight into the secret code of financial freedom. Now let us return to alignment with the frequency of money. You may be thinking, all right, I am aligned with money. So where is it? Know this, dear souls. When you try to force what is not meant for you, the doors stay closed. It is a sign, not a punishment. It is simply guidance. Think of alignment as learning a skill. If you wanted to earn a black belt, you would not expect to walk into your first class, take one lesson, and leave as a master. It takes patience, practice, and faith in the process. The same is true for wealth. The key to wealth is understanding that abundance begins in stillness. In this still state, you receive insight, wisdom, and the calm discipline needed to build mastery in attracting money. As you train within the dojo of your mind, you begin to feel worthy of receiving the natural flow of money into your life. Your alignment deepens when you honor the gifts that awaken through stillness. Alignment is the gateway that lets your desires flow into your reality with ease. Your thoughts grow clear and strong, focused and steady like light itself. When these truths become your daily practice, time and opportunity begin to move in harmony with your inner choice. As Deepak Chopra reminds us, abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. Each time you doubt your ability to attract wealth, it is like lifting your finger from the laser's trigger. The focus fades, and the energy that was once sharp begins to scatter. At times, you may justify those doubts by saying, No one in my family was ever financially free, or there is no way my thoughts can align with prosperity and create a bridge for money to flow into my life. Remember, every thought is a choice. No matter what story you attach to it, choose wisely. Begin in stillness and see yourself there. Feel the flow of wealth moving through you. Picture yourself offering something that uplifts the lives of others. See the truth, the strength, and the love in what you bring to the world. Feel the gratitude from those whose lives who are touched by your work. Imagine looking into your own eyes in the mirror and saying with calm certainty, "Thank you for believing in me." Dear souls, know that God does not ask you to hustle harder, fear the unknown, or doubt your desires. What God asks is that you trust yourself. Trust your thoughts. And remember that you are a deliberate creator because you are now a deliberate thinker. Money that flows from inner peace will always outlast money born of fear. Choose work that lifts your spirit, not work that drains it. Guard your peace as you would guard gold, for it is the foundation of all that lasts. What I am saying, dear souls, is that your bank account does not grow simply because you focus differently. It grows because you become different in consciousness. As you continue to practice this deliberate way of thinking, it becomes the natural way you think, the natural way you choose, and the natural way you act. The outer world will always mirror your inner thoughts. That is not my law. It is God's law. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final, and failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." In the stillness of your mind, these truths become clear. Now you understand the power of spiritual financial awakening and how to live fully within it. You know how to nurture stillness and protect your peace. You know how to stand in your truth with strength and kindness. I leave you with this. Be grateful for your financial awakening, as it is your gateway to God's light. Know that you are what you believe, and you can always rise higher. Enjoy your financial freedom. Be true to yourself and move forward with love. Keep your spiritual curiosity alive. You can grow beautifully through stories like this, here on Awaken Light Energy. As this story speaks to you, tap like so more souls can discover these teachings. Subscribe to Awaken Light Energy and join us on the journey of stillness, abundance, and divine wisdom. Thank you for choosing Awaken Light Energy. Remember this truth: abundance is not about what you earn. It is about what you choose to embody. Your soul is already rich, and your life reflects this as you align with the frequency of prosperity. Keep practicing, one mindful kata at a time. In time, those mental katas, your thoughts, will begin to attract wealth into your life. Show the universe that you align with abundance. Type "I align with abundance" in the comments to affirm your journey. Your words carry energy, and each affirmation strengthens your flow of prosperity. Join us in our next story as we continue this journey together. Peace. See you in the stillness. If this story spoke to you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and remember to click the bell so you always hear a new story. And if you know someone who could use this message, share it with them. Because sometimes, a simple story is all it takes to spark something real.